3 years. I bounced around, lived in Eugene, lived in Spokane, lived in Seattle. We got a woo for Seattle, wonderful. Keep in mind those assholes booed Bernie Sanders, so, But anyways, what I've noticed is, every city I go to, I know a lot of people are talking flack about the whole, panhandlers, like here. I look at it like it's the AAA. I mean, like, every city I've been to is like the minor leagues. They're like, hey man, you got like $1 or something I can have? I'm like, I got like a sandwich. And they're like, you have that in your pocket? And I'm like, yeah, it's really warm. Try it out. It goes down great. I know a guy that's got some sugar water. It's awesome. It's funny that way. But it's funny now, in Portland, it's a completely different monster. So, kind of a little bit of way to explain this is I took up smoking now that I lived here. I really had to embrace myself in the hipster culture. That means I like everything nobody else likes, and when everybody else starts liking it, then I'm like, oh my god, that's stupid. I get real pretentious. For the record, vinyl sounds a lot warmer, okay? But what I do is I've noticed with the homeless people, like they're really big around here. So when I walk around with a cigarette, they're like, hey man, you got an extra cigarette? And I'm like, Jedi mind trick. Dude, you got any spare change? And I swear to God, a homeless guy will be like this. So he'll start patting himself down like he's got change. So that doesn't work all the time. So sometimes the guy asks for change. He's like, hey man, got any spare change? And I say, hey dude, you got an extra cigarette? I swear to God, he does the same exact thing. He's like, no man, I just had one earlier. I'm like, oh shit, I don't have any spare change for you. But every once in a while, you get someone out of the blue that just gives like a genuine, sincere story, Excuse me, sir, I was living in Eugene. I'm an atheist, so science to here with God and Zen, all that sort of thing. Rolls up in a wheelchair, okay? And I call it a critter because it had no legs. It had like no legs, and it really, like, if that was God, I am going to fucking hell, okay? Let's just put it this way. And it says, excuse me, sir, do you have any spare change for a hotel room? And I'm like, fuck, it didn't ask me for a cigarette. It asked me for spare change, but I kind of feel bad, so I just went, I can't have you, I'm hitting a pad. To which, the critter goes like this and starts signing to me, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh no, this is not good, So, then from there on, when I'm living in Eugene, like every time I would see that critter in like a block radius, I would go like turn my speakers down. I'm like, okay, because if it hears me rolling up, it's gonna know I'm a fraud, So I don't want the critter community knowing that I'm like some asshole that won't give it money. So like I said, I just moved here. The one thing I've noticed is dating. Dating is really hilarious because we've gone the way of the dodo from like walking up, you see a very, very attractive lady and you just want to go compliment her. I'm big on shoes, so I'm like, first thing you look at, lady's shoes, lady's handbag. I'm looking at you, nice shoes, miss, wonderful. And I noticed that these sites are becoming more and more predominant. You've got your OkCupids, I heard Tinder earlier, plenty of whales or fish, whatever, ocean thing is going on out there. There's a multitude. Coffee meets bagel. I've used that every once in a while. I'm the coffee, apparently. They're the bagel. We never seem to meet. I don't know. We just send like one little text back and forth. It's, hey, you're cute. Hey, you're sexy. And then dead. But the question I pose to you is Christian Mingle. If a relationship starts on Christian Mingle and it doesn't work, can you blame God? Just a genuine question. If their slogan is "Find God's match for you" and it's not working out, who do you blame? Do you blame yourself? Well, God made you in His image, right? I'm just doing what they told me in their book, right? Okay. So that one didn't get as good of reviews as I thought it would, so I'm just going to go to my phone here. I've been working on some material. This is like my second time doing this. So when I am dating, I don't like to hurt the ladies' feelings. So instead of being cliche and saying I'm not interested in you, I'm just honest and I just say you're not just that interesting. So that's my thing. That being said, I've got 1 minute left, so I will tell you this. I reject the notion of any man makes when he says a woman is a piece of meat, because that's false. Okay? A piece of meat takes 30 minutes to get ready, and sometimes a woman doesn't. One last one. Do I got time? Like what, 30 seconds? Wow. Every Sunday I hang out with my spiritual advisor. He's a carpenter by the name of Jesus. I met him many Sundays ago, and he was looking for work outside of a Home Depot. And if you want to find out a new way to spell segregation, it spells NASCAR. Okay, that is the new way to spell segregation. NASCAR. Didn't get his. Okay. He's laughing. I'm not. Thank you both. Thank both, because two people laughed. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful night. Thank you again to 6.
Y'all give it up, make some noise for what's your name, Regina?
Not that memorable, don't worry.
No, I don't have my pad. You know I smoked that sativa before I came.